12:45 p.m. I am trying to figure out a way. There we go. I guess this will work, if anything. I have no idea if, man, look at these tree shelves on this branch. I don't know if the deer skull is out here. We got a pathway of some sort. Who knows? Maybe somebody's got marijuana plants growing out here. But I don't know. But anyways, as soon as I got to the edge of the tree line, I had one of those big yellow and black butterflies swoop on nearby, as well as those black and blue dragonflies. Yeah, something has definitely been walking around back here. I'm following a trail in which we have to get way over back in here. And this is all swampy marshland. Here's a, oh, that's just, okay, that's just a leaf. And hopefully we don't encounter any, oop, oop. Yep. Okay, those are, boy, I'm stirring up all kinds of wildlife out here. Insects, ducks. But once again, we are following a path of some nature here. Oh yeah, okay, we're getting into some heavy, marshy stuff, so oh my, look at these ones. Look like big old clamshells. There's even more. Okay. It's always fun tracking into this stuff, but it's the return trip that oh man, I should have come out here quite some time ago to try to retrieve this. I did not realize that it would be this overgrown. And okay, so we got scat out here, some type. Aircraft going overhead, jet aircraft, of course. Oh man, I might have to do some digging in order to find the remains. I think it's still out here further. And of course I have no idea whose property this is. And, well, you know what? This land is my land. This land is, oh, what is this? Oh, some kind of a, oh, tubing. Kind of irrigation tubing of some sort. Okay. Yeah, this turned out to be a little trickier than first imagined. Okay, I think I'm going to have to search about a little bit and we'll return. 12:55. Man, I've been out here searching around trying to find any evidences of the remains of that deer that I came across earlier this year, and I am not finding anything right now. I am getting very tore up, as all this is basically, I don't know what it's actually called, but back when I was a kid and having to help my great-grandfather and then later on grandfather put up tomato stakes or trellises, which were basically homemade out of cut down hickory limbs and branches and whatnot. And there's butterfly back here, the yellow variety. But anyways, we would tie up the tomato plants with this type of grass out here, and or something similar. Anyways, this stuff will grab right hold of you and literally rip right into your legs, and it's been doing that. I don't have any slices as of yet, but it's still tearing my legs up pretty decently. Once again, I have no idea where the remains are, so I'll just have to come back out once all this vegetation should start dying off. Sounds of jet aircraft overhead. Man, I was so looking forward to retrieving that, but once again, you know, I should have done so upon first finding it. But then again, it still had well, the skull of the deer still had like the nose attached and whatnot, so you know, it was not fully finished with the decompositioning of everything. Decomposing. There we go. Yeah, I'm sweating. I'm beaten up with sweat out here. I just do not know where that was. And this is actually where we first entered, coming up to this, well, not so much of a pond right now. Swampy, marshy, yuck. And I know the approximate location because of location markers per se, which this is a metal fence post here. Yeah, another jet aircraft flying over. So yeah, once again, I guess I will just have to resort to coming back out another time. But at least we got, you know, some kind of fun stuff to look at. And yeah, I'm out here with wearing my shorts, and slip-on Skechers, which well, I'm going to have to wash again after this. I just washed them last night. And yeah, so I'm going to try to take a shortcut out of here, and more than likely will end up tearing myself up just that much more in the process. Yeah, I've got a cardinal, I believe, that's been following me around silently. But at least, hey, well, something to do. Wow. Yeah, and the edge of the tree line is just nothing but the wild black raspberry vines. And so make them, as well as these wild roses. So I guess we travel as the animals do. Hiya! Oop, oop! Oh, just got ripped up on that. Okay. Yeah, I got to make my way through all this stuff here. As more aircraft flying overhead. Wow, this is ridiculously thick. So, alright, well I guess time to sacrifice some skin, right? Oh, why not? It's not my first time doing this, so. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Okay, there we go. And I think we've gotten out. And of course, people's garbage out here that's come from the dumpster. What do we have here? You gotta be kidding me. A golf ball? Huh. Okay. Pill ball. Well, the camera just shut off. Unexpectedly. So, crunch, 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 crunch. Now let everybody know that you're out here, huh? Well, I've already had enough people see me coming out here. Alright, well, and here we are once again. Butterfly. Okay. Oh, right over my head. Okay. We are head back up. Squeak, squash, squeak, squash, squeak, squash. Yeah, that kind of winded me too. Now, apparently we got some ground level winds. Alright, enough is enough. Skyway's out.